YouTube. Check it out, man. So got a couple videos to do today, man. Just got home. The first one, Nicki Minaj. You know, she's been dominating the planet recently, taking over fucking one single-handedly taking on Epstein and all his fucking comrades and fucking exposing the planet and standing up for world peace and all kinds of shit and linking up with Trump to save her family, man. Shorty's been on a roll this week. this girl, this girl been terrorizing on it for the whole week, son. And what's going on right now with Nikki is she's doing this interview and they're asking her very like spicy question because it's the type of question like if you answer it wrong, it could bring like damage to your fucking career type of question, right? And they ask her, Nikki, why are you transphobic? And she had to fucking deny that shit ASAP. Why am I trans? What? You better shut your ass up. I ain't trans. None of that, B. She was basically like, I got love for everybody. I'm the type of person I want to see any adult do whatever the fuck they want to do and be happy and you know, be who they want to be with who they want to be with, just find their happiness, feel, you know, live their life being themselves, whatever that means. So she's an advocate. She don't have a problem with it when it comes to gays, trans, none of it, right? She's like, I got love for all of it, for every human, right? Perfect answer, right? To not fucking get canceled and shit. But basically, what she wanted to explain of why she made comments about the LGBTQ and all that is because she's basically saying, she put this perfect analogy. She was like, put it like this. Let's say you have a little daughter, right? Your daughter's like 13. Will you let your daughter get breast implants so she can have some giant tetas so she could walk around fucking elementary and middle school fucking knocking over tables with her giant tetas and shit and fucking nobody can focus and no one looks at her. Everyone's looking at her fucking big ass tits and she's still a baby, but she got some fucking knockers going. You know what I'm saying? Like, would you do that for your child? And the late interviewing Nikki was like, nah, I would not do that shit, right? And Nikki was like, me either. I will not let my 13-year-old get no surgery, no titties, no ass, no fix your nose, none of that shit. Now, maybe when you get old enough and you could pay and your brain is developed and you feel like, you know what? I want this, but it's not going to affect who I am. I still love myself. I love God. I'm happy. I just want to do this enhancement, but it's no big deal, right? She said maybe then I would allow her to be able to go and do alterations and stuff like that when she's already a grown woman and she loves herself and she's good to go, right? But she was like, if she's 13, she cannot get no fucking fake tits, fake ass, none of that shit, right? And they both agreed. And then Nikki broke it down like this. So why the hell would I let my 13-year-old get a surgery of like changing your sex or some kind of surgery like that? Like if I'm not down with this surgery, why the fuck would I be down with this other type of surgery? Like no surgeries. You're too young. She had this stat that said it was a crazy stat, bro. I want to say like 90% or some weird ass stat where she was like, when people get surgeries too young, they usually end up doing suicide. And she was like, this is a real fact in the books of fucking humanity and history. Like, it's a real fact. We could see, like, yo, all these people that got fucking implants or all this shit too young just never loved themselves enough. And when they get a little older and they reach the point where it's just like, yo, I'm just unhappy no matter what I do, a lot of people end up killing themselves and shit. So she was like, why would I allow my 13-year-old to go down that path? Now, if she's old enough, if her brain is all the way developed and she loves herself and she knows who she is and she's connected with spirituality and all this stuff and she's making her own money, all right, go ahead, get your tits done, do all that shit, whatever, no big deal. But I'm not gonna, as a parent, guide my child into something too early that could fuck them up psychologically, and then later on in life they're killing each other or they're killing themselves or they're not happy. That's all Nikki was trying to explain. So it's not about like I got a problem with trans people. It's like you can't change yet if you live under my roof. You change when it's time, when you're old enough, when you 1,000% are sure about who you are, when you are already happy with yourself and you love yourself, and nothing exterior is gonna fuck up your mental and make you go crazy or shoot yourself in the head. None of that shit. When you're a happy, strong person and you reach a point where you just like, I have the money, I live in my own house, and I'm ready to take this step, she'll be like, I'll welcome it. But not right now when you're still a baby, your brain's still developing, you don't really know which way you want to go in life. I cannot do no permanent surgeries that could fuck her up and have her like committing suicide. So when she broke it down, I understand exactly what she's saying. It's like sometimes they too young. Like I'm not I'm if I was a father, I would not force you mentally to like be who you're not, but at the same time, like there's a time and a place, and to change your body or surgeries and all this stuff is like it's too early for all that when you're a little baby. You feel me? So I definitely, and now knowing this stat, they're like a lot of them kill themselves if they do that shit too early. That shit would definitely make me now like wait. If you feel like you're let's say it's a boy and he feels like he's a woman, be a woman. Do whatever you want, dress like a woman, but no real surgeries and shit like that until your brain is all the way and you're, you know what I mean? And just hopefully they never get into that suicidal type of thing, and they always love who they are regardless of how they look. That's the key. That's the thing you got to make sure that you get into them, is making sure they love themselves for who they are, period. No tits or ass or schlong or none of that shit. Like just love your spirit. Once you love that, whatever you change and shit, it don't matter, because you're still gonna always be happy. You're always gonna be in harmony. You're always gonna be connected to the Most High. That's the main thing, bro. So I understand what she's trying to say. You know how the world is, where it's like people don't even listen to what you're saying. They just want to go and try to like start drama and cancel you. I understand what she was trying to say, and it kind of makes sense, man. Sometimes you gotta like be a parent for a little while before you could let the babies go and fly. You know what I mean? So I feel you on that, man. But you guys, the floor is open. This one I think could get spicy, and people could really talk about how they feel. If there's anybody that's trans, go ahead and you could really explain it to us. Like, would you need it that early? Would you be like, nigga, I need the fucking change in my tits by age 12? Like, or is it something where you could have waited till later? Let me know, because that's something I don't understand. I'm not in those shoes, so I could talk about it from the outside, but maybe some of y'all could like really explain it to us, and we could have a better understanding and have a dope conversation about this. Let me know how you guys feel. Would you let your baby do that right away, or would you make her wait till she's older? Let's talk about it. Like and subscribe. It's your boy taking over. Much love to everybody. Y'all be safe out there. All right, peace.